Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of the beta save with Borussia Dortmund. I'm Andrew and we are here for the first game of the season against Borussia Mochengladbach. Before we get to that, however, we've got a few things to cover. So our pre-season, I believe last one we mentioned was the 4-0 win. We then beat Raid 5-0, Rainer 8-0, Lotte 3-1, Real Madrid 3-0, and then we've just played a German Cup first round against Obernuland, which we won 6-0. In terms of signings, there is one who you may be able to see on screen there. We have bought in Angel Carrera for £33 million from Atletico Madrid. I believe it's a little bit of a on the never never one. So I think we paid 8 million up front. Then we've got 3 installments of 8.33 over the next 3 years, and then 5 million after he scores 40 goals. And also a bit of a sell-on clause, because that's probably not going to matter because this is a short-term save. And we've also bought in a goalkeeper who I honestly thought was going to be a bit better than he is. Alexander Schlager came in from Lask. He's come in on loan at the moment. He's joining permanently next year. I forget how much we agreed on. I don't know where I can find it either. £20 million next year. I think that's a bit of a mistake. I thought he was a lot better than he is, but what can you do? So moving forward, we've got Borussia Mochengladbach and Bayern Munich today. So this is another new feature on Football Manager. We've got the pre-match tactical meeting, so we're going to come back on that. Defend more narrowly, that sounds fine, and make changes to the team. I'm going to do that just so that it rotates our team back in, and then we'll fine-tune it ourselves here now. So Carrera, I feel like we need to give him a start after what he did in the Cup. There we go, Sancho's going to... So I think that's what we want the team to be. We did also have Schultz pick up a knock. He's going to be out for up to 3 weeks, and Bellingham misses this game through injury as well. But our first team today, we've got Berkey, a back four of Munier, Hummels, Zagadou, Guerrero. Centre mids, we've got Emre Can and Axel Witsel. Right wing, we've got Carrera, Royce behind the striker, and Sancho on the left, and Erling Haaland up front. And then we've got our bench. We've got 5 substitutes to make during this game, so let's see how we get on. I really should have saved because I did a little test run of the game last night and the game crashed during the match. It just froze completely. Yeah, we're going to do what he says. So they've obviously got Jan Sommer, but I think this is a game we should be winning. We're going to go hands on hips, pump fists, and we're the favourites, and let's and there needs to be a way, because at the moment I'm having to tick off everyone else. There needs to be a way for me to select I want to speak to that person, not I want to speak to anyone I haven't spoken to. I want to see another good performance from you. And let's get on the way. Yeah, there definitely needs to be a way that'll allow us to do that, I think. So we're off for the first Bundesliga game of the season. And we've not got very far there. Against... we'll have to ignore that at the minute. It's far too early for us to bring Munier off. That's a bad tackle. I think he might be off, actually. Zachariah, red card straight away. I mean, that suits us. We'll have to keep an eye on how they adapt to going down to 10 men as Guerrero plays it through for Witsel, who plays it through for Haaland. Oh, fantastic chance for Haaland, but he was offside anyway. I thought he did look a little bit offside there. Carrera getting back there to make the header. Haaland, Witsel, Chan, which is controlling possession here. And Carrera going to go on a bit of a run. He did play up front in the cup game, where he's primarily come into play as the rotation option for. Oh, that's odd. Mainly rotation for Haaland, but I thought with the performance he had, it would be harsh not to start him in the game after a hat trick. He's not played up front, but Sancho now with a driving run. That's a good tackle. And Carrera. Haaland was offside again. Carrera hitting the post. What have we got here? That's going to have to wait. We don't have time for that. How have they adapted? They've gone down to 1 centre mid. So let's... not that one. No, opposition. So that's their only centre mid. So let's get pressing him. Make sure he can't get into the game at all there. They've actually adjusted now to a 4-4-1, but nevertheless, I think it's the playmaker. So I want to experiment with this as Sancho just misses. So obviously now you've got the thing where your coaches will figure out what role players are playing on their team. I really want to experiment with finding out who their playmakers are and pressing their playmakers and see if that can... I'm thinking that'll probably be quite effective. We'll see how it plays out. As Royce, Haaland, Sancho, it's 1-0. That was lots of small little touches. We're just celebrating around their player. But look at that. Few nice little 1-2 touch play before getting it back to Sancho for the finish. Very nice goal. Checking decision. What are they checking? I mean, he's well onside. What are you on about? Yeah, I mean, Zachariah has really not helped his team today. Let's just have a quick look. Is it Kramer that we're pressing? It is. That's the thing that I really want to test out and see how effective it is. And now Carrera. How has that not resulted in a corner? It looks like they changed the formation from their last match. That's fine. Yeah, we're looking quite good so far. Oh, Haaland, it's 2-0. Maybe a hint of offside? No? Looks like we're all good. So 2-0. I believe Bayern Munich won 3-1 on the opening day. Emre Can played it to Royce. Haaland is just onside. That's a perfectly timed run. And a lovely finish from Haaland. Their goalkeeper looks like he's trying to send the ball forward with long throws. That's not a problem. We can cope with that. So at the moment, we would be 5th as it stands. Obviously, very, very early days. But we're outperforming our XG as well by about a goal. Out of interest, Sancho's was a 0.35, Haaland's was a 0.4, really only a 0.4 with that chance. Hands in pockets, I'm very happy with how it's going. Haaland has been very good at holding the ball up for us so far, which is very nice to see. That's kind of what he what I want to see from him. I think he's got quite a bit of pace as well. Let's have a look through the stats. All our team's looking quite happy. We're just going to shout a bit of praise at them. And I think at this point, we're going to bring Mounier off for Paslak or for Piszczek. We'll do it for Piszczek. Thuram has scored for Mochengladbach while I was in the menus. I need to pause when I go into the menus, really. What happened? It's just a lumped ball forward. Okay. I mean, we're still going to make those changes. Maybe we just, our possession, drop back a little bit more to prevent that happening. They've now gone to no right winger. So on that note, let's focus our play down the left then. And let's make another change. Carrera. I mean, all of these guys are looking a bit tired. I think we're going to bring Royce off for Rainier. One of them. We'll bring Royce off because he's let's have a look. He's highly susceptible to injuries because we know he's a bit injury prone anyway. Lazaro now in the midfield. There's Royce with nice interception. Never mind. That should have really have developed into far more of a chance than it has. We just want to make sure that we don't do anything silly and cost ourselves in this game now. Maybe we'll just drop down to balanced. Emre Can with the nice headed clearance. And now we've got a chance to counter-attack as Rainier brings it down the right wing. You've got a big man Erling Haaland in the middle, or you can just keep running. Carrera finds Witsel. Guerrero. Good block from the defender. Guerrero again sends it back in. Haaland, that's a poor miss. That's a poor miss there. Oh, pardon me. And now I think Carrera, he's not fully fit, so I think we're going to bring Hazard on. Those two can swap around. And we'll give Sancho a go on the right wing, which I think he prefers, but he can't. He's one of them where Sancho kind of just plays wherever you need him to, in terms of the front three. I mean, we've really controlled the game. I think we should. Oh, of course, we're in Germany. We get 5 subs. Okay, let's then Brandt on, then just to round the game out, and Delaney can come on for Chan just to round us out for the last 5 minutes or so. And Guerrero gonna put the cross in late on. We've got 5 minutes of added time. Zagadou, Witsel, Hazard, Rainier sends it out to Guerrero. Good play onto the wing, and it's easily taken by Sommer. You can't be putting your crosses that close to the goalkeeper. Zagadou, Rainier. Yeah, we're just controlling the game now. Witsel, no, they're not closing us down at all. Hazard with a nice run into the box. Haaland, good block by the defender again. We've seen a few good blocks from their defenders in there. And again, another cross, this time from a corner where someone just claims it. I mean, I'm more than happy for these guys to just keep the ball away from them and make sure in this last 60 seconds nothing silly happens. And that seems to be exactly what they're doing. We're just... Haaland from distance, decent save from Sommer. But now, again, I think dropping that defence back a little bit has really prevented them from trying that again. Or being successful with it again, I should say. And now, this has got to be it, surely. Surely, blow your whistle, ref. And there it is, full time. A 2-1 win to start the season. On XG, yeah, we were the far better team. Let's have a little look here. Look at the average positions. I mean, our centre mids are quite far apart from each other. But nevertheless, it was a good performance, I think. They only had 4 shots and 2 on target, so we've restricted them very well. I know they were down to 10 men, but you can only play what you're up against, and I'm quite happy with that performance. Yeah, justice was served. Don't know what they used the technology for there, but justice was served. So that's a good result there, and we'll be back next in a moment. We're going to play Augsburg off camera, and then we'll come back to play Bayern Munich in the Super Cup. I'll see you in a moment. Oh, just very quickly, we have got the draw for the second round of the German Cup. Let's see who we draw here. I'd like another game where we just have someone from lower down and we can rotate a bit again. Who's left in it? Dresden would be the best. We just don't want Hertha Berlin just for the... There we go, Dresden, exactly like we wanted. That'll give us a chance to rotate in that game. And when's that being slotted in? That's not until December. Germany has some weird time frames. I think Italy does the same. You play like the semi-finals in January and then the final gets played in May. It's just really weird. And the Super Cup in Italy is played in like January. I find it weird enough that the Super Cup here is played after the season starts in January. It's just odd. But we'll be back very shortly for Bayern Munich. Okay, we're back for the Bayern Munich game in the Super Cup. We did beat Augsburg 4-0 in the game in between, with Haaland getting a hat-trick. Carrera got one right at the end. They didn't get a red card this time to help us out. So the team for today, we're going with Berkey in goal, back four, Meunier, Hummels, Zagadou, Guerrero, Chan and Witsel in centre mid, Carrera on the right, Royce and Sancho, Haaland on up front. I think it's a unchanged 11 from our previous game. In fact, no, Royce has come back in for Rainier. I think it's the same 11 that started against Mochengladbach. We're going a little bit more balanced in this game because we're playing Bayern Munich. I don't think I need to say anymore, do I? Let's do this for the fans. In fact, I'm always tempted. Let's go to a fluid counter-attack. Yeah, fans are excited. What mistake could be the difference? Oh, we get a nice little... I assume this, from the looks of it, is just for cup games that we get this then. And there's the lineup for us. It's nice managing in Germany at this point, because I'm not using any mods at the moment. It's nice to have the face packs in Germany. I think that maybe lean towards the Bundesliga for this particular save. And let's see how we get on in our first game against Bayern Munich. We've got them in the league soon as well. So it'll be interesting because it can help us plan for that league game. Obviously, European champions and German champions as Sane cuts inside. Ooh. And what a shot from Chan to bounce the ball off the corner flag out for a throw-in. Okay, let's send a bit of encouragement to them. Royce brings it down, sends it inward side to Chan. Carrera, Haaland sends Carrera through. There's a late tackle from Haaland. 1-0 against Bayern Munich. That's a big goal. Alaba, unlucky with the tackle, to be fair to him, but Chan, Carrera with a nice little 1-2 with Haaland. Haaland really doing particularly well at the link-up play at the moment, which is very nice to see. Lewandowski picks up the ball deep, sends it out to Sane. Chan with a good tackle, very good tackle, and now we try and break Witsel. Send it back to Chan, just the counter-attack's gone, we'll just control it a bit more instead. Sancho now cutting inside, Royce, Carrera, oh, we nearly had a instant replay of the goal. Now we've got Bayern Munich with a corner, head of the way, Carrera just about blocks it. Bayern Munich have won their first 2 games of the season as well. They're currently top of the league as it stands. But we're doing well. Let's praise them for how they're doing so far. Royce cutting inside. Haaland. Oh, Neuer not holding it. Decent chance there for Haaland. I think you would expect it to be safe, but we're creating chances. We're sitting back, not letting them get shots off. And we've made it to half time. So I mean, actually, they're at 0.01. They've created nothing. Pleased with how things are going. Let's keep it up. This is a chance for my first trophy on Football Manager 21. I know it's only a Super Cup, but you've got to start somewhere. And I mean, if we can beat Bayern Munich, then you've got to believe in Germany we've got a decent chance of winning the league, really. I think that might be a bit far for this season, but I certainly think in a season or two we'll definitely be challenging for the title at the very least. Well, I'd like to challenge for the title this year. I think it's definitely possible for us to do. Royce, what's happened here? The referee's going to review the footage. Checking, I think it was probably just outside the box. It's normally what happens on these ones. And it is what's happened. So that's, I like, okay, it wasn't a free kick either, so that's confusing. Carrera with the corner. Haaland, 2-0. Erling Haaland with the brilliant header. Let's make a change there. Meunier can come off for Paslak. as we begin to look at, I'm not sure how many subs we get in this Super Cup. Is there a way for us to find out? Let's just very quickly, I just need to know. We get 5 subs here as well, okay. Yes, I'm all happy for us to close Kimmich down. And let's make a couple more changes with Sanchez not really being effective today, and Zagadou seems to be struggling, so we'll get them 2 off. Oh, what a ball, Haaland. Oh, it's 3-0. It's 3-0, and we are absolutely playing them off the pitch. Even now, they've only managed 2 shots. Let's make another couple of changes. Apparently we can't make 5 subs, even though it said we could. I don't understand. Nevertheless, we're still defending well. Yes, we'll definitely close down Muller. And, I mean, 10 minutes, even Bayern Munich can't do this, can they, surely? Short interruption there, but we're back as we look to close out the game at 3-0 up. Kessie crosses for Muller, easy save for Berkey. Kessie was a player I had on Football Manager 19, or was it on 20? I think it was 19. Phenomenal midfielder. And Correa, not really sure what he tried to do. Did he try and chip Neuer from inside, while Neuer's inside his own box? And now Kessie sends it out to Pellegrini. Chan dispossesses him, but Alaba's there. Goretzka gets a goal. We've got 8 minutes left. Let's just go to defensive. Start time wasting, make sure Bayern Munich can't get back into this. And let's just shout at them to focus as well. Important block there from Paslak. Guerrero hasn't had a good game from the looks of it. And they don't like that I've told them to concentrate. Focus as it is now. And this should be the last little kick of the game. Akanji takes the ball, and there it is. We've won the Super Cup. And we get one of the fancy new title presentations. That's Royce there shaking the hand of the. And I get to lift the trophy. Oh no, I'm handing it to. And there's the trophy lift. Why did I hand the title to the captain? It's not normally the manager's job. But there we go. Go back to the dressing room, outstretched arms. Enjoy these moments, you deserve it. Okay, and then, yeah, very happy with that. And that will be all for today. So we are currently second in the Bundesliga, but we've won the German Supercup. And we will be back next for, we're going to aim for Schalke. We're going to do a double header, Schalke and Bayern Munich. Because they're only a couple games away, but they're big games for Borussia Dortmund. I believe they're our biggest rivals, though, between the two of them. So that's what we're going to aim for, Schalke, Bayern Munich, in the next episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and subscribe, and feel free to leave any comments in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching.